Hi, my name's MacAskill, and I'm here at the launch of Kenny Villet's Big Time. My part in the show and the Extreme Channel came about just when there was a massive big ride down in London. You know, it was the biggest trials ride there's actually ever been in the UK, and I was lucky enough to get down to it. And then the Extreme Channel asked if I could do an interview for it. So it was, yeah, I don't know how much riding there'll be of me in it, but yeah.
Why aren't you riding today, Danny?
I'm not riding today because unfortunately I've got a broken collarbone.
And how did that happen?
Unfortunately, it was riding on a pump track. You know, not terribly exciting. What happened was when I was out in I was out in America,
Yeah.
riding a pump track.
Okay.
You know, near the Oakley headquarters, and you know, I fell over and broke my collarbone. And then unfortunately, I was walking back from the shops, and with in my sling, and fell over and re-broke my.
Right.
Come on.
So when will you be back in action riding then?
I should hopefully be back on my bike around about January. Yeah.
And do you know what your next big event is? When you get back on the bike?
Really, as soon as I get back on my bike, there's lots of things that I should be lined up to do, but I'm really going to take it as it comes and just see whether or not I can actually, you know, see how it's doing. Yeah, the last thing I did was the Volkswagen advert, and yeah, it was a lot of fun to film. You know, went out to Lisbon for a few days and filmed it. I mean, it was only all the riding was filmed in a day, and myself and the wasp took a little bit longer. You know.
Was it definitely a wasp?
Yeah, it was a stunt wasp.
Right.
You know, like you know, he had a special box and everything. So it was. But no, it was a lot of fun to film. You know, it's really cool. I mean, it's cool to kind of have riding that I'm happy with. You know, getting played in TV all around the world. You know, it's going in all around Norway and maybe going into Japan and things like that. So it's.
Did you think it was a weird concept in that a bike was taking up more of the space on an advert for a car?
I didn't think about it too much. To be honest, you know, when I was out filming, you know, I basically just got to film, you know, ride the things that I wanted to ride, and it was a lot of fun. You know, it was really, yeah, it's cool.
When was the last time you watched yourself on YouTube?
I normally watch myself at least 10 times a day, just to bump my numbers up. That's where, you know, there's probably about, yeah, it's just been looking at myself. I normally just sit around in my flat in my wife front's looking at myself all day, you know.
Stroking your belly button?
Yeah. No, of course I don't look at myself you know. I sometimes have a wee look, you know, from time to time, see how things are doing, you know, for a laugh, but you know.
Okay.
5 times a day?
Yeah, at least.